Creating. Welcome. So, here's the wall, all ready to go. Bench time. Got 6 boxes. That's kind of my starting point of everything. I want to have tubs down the bottom. I knew I wanted to have a thick bench, so I had an idea how I wanted to measure it, but that was my important line. 2 by 1.5. Construction glue in the back, and literally using my level, just get it in position. I'm screwing through here to where I know the lats are in the back as well, just for added strength. And you gotta figure out the front of it, so again, using the tubs as a reference. I knew they'd fit now. And then you kinda figure out where that piece has got to be attached onto the ground. So I drilled some holes, 10mm holes, on my 2x4, and now I'm just marking out where those holes are going to be in the ground, and now I'm going to attach them in with con screws. You have about 2-inch lip and the floor of concrete, so I got to make sure I don't go too far down. So there I'm drilling in about an inch and a bit. That'll give plenty of grip. So once you've all the holes drilled, get the piece of wood back in the same place and throw a couple of con screws in just to keep it in position while you're taking the rest of your measurements. Again, as you can see, I'm working with just rough 2x4. Get it vertical. Laser line is everything here. Mark where she is and then label it. And with my new mitre saw slash poke bench combo unit, it's gonna make short work of all that. So I got that bottom rail. I had, I think, 7 uprights here. Again, construction glue. I'm gonna screw this all together as one unit. I want this to be a strong bench. So just again, rinse and repeat. Construction glue on and screw. Little monster. Just keep going. Again, I'm so lucky here. I have the space, I have the length of the shed. It just makes things very easy to work with. So now get that finished piece back in place. Again, measuring, screwing. And that is now attached into the ground. It's going nowhere. And as you can see, everything's on the right level. So the plan is to put these 2x4s across the top and the tubs on the bottom shelf. So I kind of want to repeat the same process, put a long rail along the wall and just lengths of plywood in between, get loads of storage. It's the same thing, you work off your height, use your level, make sure everything is right to that height. It's kind of foolproof. Well, actually, that's rich. To get the opposite one then, get a couple of clamps. You sort of hold them in place while you fine tune it so it's right at the right height, and then just simple again, screw it in. This is also how I'm going to set my verticals on those verticals. So as I go along, I'm just, as it's got its second anchor point now, I can kind of define where the vertical is. There's a little bit of wiggle in them. Now, as if that wasn't good enough, I wanted to get myself a second shelf. My thinking with this was, wouldn't it be lovely to have a big open, no doors, no nothing, just a big open old rough shelf up on top that you can keep all your tools in, the bigger ones. like your drills, your angle grinders, your all this, they'll all fit in there. There's no doors, no nothing, it's just a tidy, organized space. So I know it looks a bit of a mouthful at the moment, but it'll make sense. So bottom shelf in. Simple as, no glue, nothing, bang bang bang. Any little objects you have to work around, just again, do them as you find them. And if you're patient, nice, snug, fit. So repeat it for the second and third level, as you can see. And now it's time to get the sort of structure of my countertop put in. So again, just dirty pieces of 4x2 that I had lying around. I think I was using these for the formwork for the base of the shed. But they're perfect, they're good, they're straight. And sure, it'll all be painted black. So I wanted to put a 1/2 inch sheet of ply down first. And I wanted them meeting over a strong point. So as you can see, I went chop on that guy. Get him in position, tack tack tack. And go all the way along the top, again working around any little things you have. Once he's in position, tack tack tack. I wanted to add my 3/4 inch ply on top of that, and then I screwed the whole thing up from underneath. Plenty of glue, plenty of clamps. And once that was all done, happy days. Then I got myself a length of 2x1.5 and kind of put it under the entire front lip, screwed it into the frame and screwed it up underneath, so again giving it a really solid. For my top level, my thinking here, right, was angle the top foot so you can grab things easily from it and take the same angle off the other one so you don't hurt your hand in and out of the shelf underneath. Happy days. Got some very simple edging, really simple. Tried that all the way along the front. 3/4 inch ply doors. Again, rinse and repeat, just cut everything the same size. 2 doors per opening. These little snap hinges, love them. They're so simple and they do such a good job. Easy to put on. And that's their saving grace. There's no accuracy, really. You get it right. It's easy to get it right, but you can be rough and ready, but still get it right. So mark out where you want them. Get your little pilot hole put in first with a little bradawl or whatever. I always do the middle one first because it just stops wiggle. Got all my little angled pieces of 2x4. Again, just put them up, and that creates that little strong front edge to that open shelf, which will be, again, it'll be getting battered. It'll be getting angle grinders and all sorts of stuff bashed in against it. So here then the doors, the snap hinges, you literally put a little prop underneath the door, get your laser line again, you're working everything to that. Once you get used to using them, God, they make everything easier. It makes so many things easier. A couple of simple black handles. Done.
So, thank you for joining me again. So this is a huge improvement. I think it's going to give me so many storage options, all at knee height. I have access to my tools. I have a lovely straight countertop. It's long. I've measuring tapes. I have everything all there ready at hand, ready to go. I'm delighted with it. I think it looks great too. And again, what can I say? It would be really appreciated if you could leave a like, leave a subscribe. I really like it, huh? That would be great. Leave a comment, do whatever you need. Thank you very much for joining. I'll see you again. Thank you. All right.